Writer's block is a creative slowdown in which writers experience a difficulty to start, continue, or finish a particular writing project. Recently, I got a client who shared with me that he's been on a writing project for months and he's not been able to get past chapter one. He has all the ideas about the book he wants to write, but he's just been stuck. And of course, he knew it was called writer's block. And then he needed my help to be able to finish that writing project. He has set the deadline for himself a couple of times and has exceeded it. And you know how frustrating that can be. It's like setting a goal without measures on how to achieve it. That's what it actually is. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can overcome writer's block so that project you started, you will finish it on time and be happy you did. But before we go right into overcoming writer's block, I want to share with you the reasons why a lot of writers experience this bad guy. Trust me, when you know the reasons, you'll be able to adjust yourself to become a better and proficient writer. So let's get into it. The first reason why a lot of people experience writer's block is the desire for perfection. A lot of people will not complete a writing if it doesn't look like what is in their head. So oftentimes, you know that when you are writing, it's always different how it is on paper compared to how it is in your mind. That is your first draft. So you just want to focus on pouring out your ideas, pouring out your details. You can always come back to edit what you have written, but you cannot edit a blank page, right? So just pour out the idea. Leave the editing and the proofreading for much later. The second reason is self-doubt. I've seen a lot of people send me their manuscripts and they're like, I don't think this thing is good enough. What did I even write? And trust me, I've been there. Mine was even worse. I'd already published, I've printed hard copies, about 200 copies of a particular book. And I began to feel like I'd wasted money. There was this fear of judgment. There was this self-doubt. This was not even fear of what people would say, but this was an inner battle, right? So fear of judgment, or most especially self-doubt, makes people get stuck. Number 3 is burnout or mental exhaustion. When you're mentally exhausted, you can't do anything. Your thinking muscles will not be able to get to work when you want to write, when you are tired, when you are burnout. So you want to pay attention to that. Number 4, distractions. You cannot write where there is noise. You cannot write when your workspace is untidy. You cannot write when you are on social media, you're on Facebook this minute, you're on TikTok the next, you're even here on YouTube, then you expect that you'll be able to focus, right? It's not going to be possible. So you want to take note of all of these reasons and avoid them. So let's get into how you can overcome writer's block. Number 1, create a writing routine. Trust me, writing routine is been the best solution for writer's block of all time. Writing routine will help you overcome everything writer's block. You pick a particular time of the day, set a timer, and write for that period. Even if you don't know what to write, you can just start by saying, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to share. Just keep writing things like that that do not really make sense, and ideas will begin to flow. The second thing you want to do is to create a serene environment. Writers usually need to create a very calm environment so that you'll be able to write. Make sure your workspace is neat, your table is neat, because when it is scattered, it can also cause a distraction and a lack of focus. The third thing you want to do to be able to overcome writer's block is to use prompts. Yes, use prompts. So take, for instance, you want to journal and then you don't know what to write. Ask yourself, what am I thankful for? That prompt is enough to help you get started on your writing. Who has helped me today? Who made me happy? What have I done in the past few weeks that I am proud of? These prompts will help you start writing. So you can use prompts. And then the next thing I want to talk about, which is very important, especially if you are writing a full book, either fiction or non-fiction, create an outline. So this was something I did to help my client. I helped him create a book structure, an outline. He gave me the chapters and their titles, and I helped him create a full book structure and outline. That way, when you are done with chapter 1, you will know what's next. When you're done with chapter 2, you will know what's next. You won't have a challenge of, oh, what do I write next? And I helped him create a writing routine. Okay, in the morning on Monday, so time, based on his convenience. So these are the things that will help you. And most importantly, which this is the final one, you may or may not actually do this, but it will be very helpful to have an accountability partner, somebody you can submit your daily writings to and say, okay, you know what, I want you to hold me accountable on this writing journey. I have students who are currently doing that. They send me their write-ups every day, and I tell them, okay, good, keep on writing. Don't worry about the grammar. When we are done, we'll come back to that. So I hope these few points have been very helpful. These few tips on how to overcome writer's block has been very helpful. Number 1, create a writing routine. Number 2, create a serene environment. Make sure your environment is clean and tidy. Number 3, use prompts. Number 4, create an outline. And then number 5, have an accountability partner. And these things will help you. You will discover that in no distant time from when you start, you'll be able to finish what you have started. So if this has been helpful, don't forget to like this video, drop a meaningful comment, and subscribe. And of course, share it with one writer out there who is struggling to finish a particular writing project. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.
Please like, share, and subscribe.